Welcome back to Texas Truck Channel. I'm Brian, and we've got a little switch up today. We are on the hill once again. A couple updates. We have trimmed the hedges and made a little difference on this hill. It keeps getting dug out, so we have taken out the high points to make it more comparable to the hill about a year ago. And this week we've got something real exciting and crazy to show you. Where's Craig? Let's see. Oh, I know where he is. Hang on. Dude, what are you doing?
Whoa, hey, whoa. Man,
we're doing a video.
I'm chilling out here. I'm relaxed. I got my little light here. I got my nice little vent. Actually, I need to put this back. It'll block your butt. Look, but anyways, what do you want?
This is a hill test.
What are you for?
We're not doing the lounge. This is a hill test.
Okay, fine. Hill test. It'll do that too. I'll show you.
All right, come on. Off-road. Remember, off-road.
Off-road. All right, Brian. Why don't you come up here and check this out? First off, you get this massive grill. Let's look at this. We got to get this elephant in the room out of the way. 1, 2, 3. I can give up.
I can fast forward that.
What is this? Do you remember the Mach 3 Razor when it came out? We're like, oh, good, it's 3 blades instead of 2.
Yeah.
And then we got like 4 of them. I think we might be the 5 or 6. I don't know how many blades we're up to now. This is like that Razor blade.
This is like 17 of those.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? But I'll give it credit. Not the worst approach angle. Brian, let's come over here. I want to talk about the approach. Wait a minute. Look at this. You see this in atomic silver? This is a really good paint job.
That doesn't help you on the hill.
Luxury.
Hey, off-road.
Sorry. Okay, approach angle. I got to look this up. Because there's a bunch of different versions here. Brian, we're riding on 22s. There's a little bit of a problem. In fact, let's see here. We've got 265 50 22s, and look at that nice style of the wheel, Brian. That is some nice chrome. It looks really. That's very luxurious.
Wait. Why are they 22s?
Okay, Brian, because this is the Ultra Lux Lexus LX600, which means we get those chairs back there, and we'll talk more about that in a minute. Approach angle down here is actually gets up to 27.4 in high 2. Okay. Normal mode 25.9. We'll start in 25.9 and then we'll go up to 27.4. Pretty good, despite this long nose. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad.
You know, the current GX doesn't hide that as well.
No.
Yeah.
Good
job.
Because underneath here, Brian, you may have noticed this wheelbase. You see this wheelbase? That is a wheelbase of, do you want to guess? It's called the golden ratio.
I'm guessing it's somewhere around 100.
Okay, you're wrong. It's 112.2 inches.
I was going to say that.
112.2. Okay. This is essentially the landcruiser 300 series that we get here in the States. We get it in Lexus trim, probably because the old landcruiser was priced at $90,000 to $100,000 anyways. Might as well just sell it in the Lexus trim. That's probably why it's going on here. Unfortunately, Brian, you and I did some math the other day. We looked it up in Australia. You can get a stripped Land Cruiser 300 series for about $65,000 in US money. Man, I think they'd sell a bunch of those here.
We also argued a ton off camera just before turning the camera on now about how we would like that better for the off-road community.
Yes. Anyways,
I didn't argue about that. I actually agreed about that.
Well, let's move on, Brian, because I don't know if I mentioned the tire up there, but this is a big tire. That's a 22-inch wheel. Really nice wheel too, Brian. Look at that. See, it's good for Japanese streets. See the premium quality.
It won't help off-road.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It's a highway tire, but basically what that gives us though, Brian, departure angles, we get 24.9 in normal mode, 26.3 all the way up. So not bad. A little less up here than we do up front, but still not bad at all. Brian, let's get back to this. It's a Land Cruiser, so you know we got the tailgate back here that we can sit down on. That'll be really nice. Wait a minute. Oh, it's not. Okay, well.
Does the window go down on the door though?
No.
Okay.
No. So kind of, we lose a split tailgate. So
well, you can sit here though.
Yeah,
you just get dirt on your legs.
Yeah, I guess you can. So.
Hey, what the hell is this?
So Brian, what this is here is this is a very impractical use of space inside of an interior.
Oh, so we agree on that at least.
Yeah, there's that.
All right,
Brian, under the hood, let's see what's going to get us up and over that hill.
Hello.
Ooh, look at this, Brian. This looks like a Toyota Tundra engine.
Yeah, but it has like stripes on the engine cover. I like that a lot.
And a Lexus badge.
Oh, of course.
So Brian, but what we get here is we get the 3.4 liter twin turbo V6, which is kind of going in everything, and what I'm really excited about, you mentioned it off camera, even though it says 35A.
Yeah.
But it's really should be a 34A.
Yeah. I do like that Lexus calls it a 3.4 liter and Toyota calls the same motor a 3.5 liter.
Yeah, very interesting.
Yeah.
But we get this in the GX coming out soon, which we'll get our hands on that soon, and that's going to be interesting. You made it a point off camera. All that power in a little bit smaller package, that's going to be fun because this thing boogie's pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
But it's good for 409 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque. That's no slouch.
Pretty solid.
Look, I know a lot of Land Cruiser people are going to be upset that it's not naturally aspirated, it's not the V8 anymore. I'm here to tell you this thing's way quicker and way better.
Yeah.
It just is.
Well, at least in terms of performance.
Yep.
All right, while Craig is getting set up on the interior, I'm going to point out that this seat is rendered useless because it's in captain mode. Because what this is a 7-seat SUV that Toyota has made the Ultra Lux, not Toyota, Lexus has made the Ultra Lux version, which gives you this cool armrest or footrest folds the screen down and pimps this seat out, or reclines this seat out really well.
It's a great 2-passenger car.
So you can drive 2 people around Manhattan very well. So we're gonna hit this button here, we're gonna go to seat, and we're gonna do automatic return. Hopefully it does that. There you go, it's gonna fold that.
And what happens when you do that, then you have no legroom here.
Okay.
But Brian, you do have very premium features, really nice trim, wood trim.
We've got a button in the back to open this hatch.
Yes, so you can keep my sunglasses cool.
Right, but that's also a refrigerator, so you can keep your champagne down there, which is nice. All right, let's talk about interior.
All right, Brian, off-road goodies, I want to get to that, but before we do, Brian, notice that A-pillar. Look how soft it is, and the premium material. That is really good, really nice.
Hill test.
Oh yeah, okay, come over here. I want to show you some things. We got a lot of goodies. First off, here's your height control buttons. You can go to low, high, normal, or high. And then we have a center diff lock, which is interesting because in low you should get that anyways, but what that does is in high you can lock the center diff. That's what that gets you. Moving on up, Brian, we get multi-terrain select, which is interesting. So you got mode select here. You have to toggle one of these. So you got drive modes, and I can toggle this right here, and I get normal, sport, sport S plus, custom, and it also shows it in here, your drive modes, which is interesting. You got these different screens, and it shows it up here. You got 3 different screens. It shows
the G meter down here. That's cool.
G meter is cool. But then when I will go to MTS, I hit MTS, and then I can take it automatically adjust my heights. You can see H1 coming up here, automatic heights. H1. I toggle my modes, and then I get to multi-terrain select auto. It's supposed to detect for you, which is really interesting. Dirt, sand, mud, and deep snow, and it changes the heights automatically depending on all those things. So we're going to go back to normal drive mode because that's where we're going to start everything in. You also have crawl control if you wanted to kind of put it on autopilot.
You know, if we have trouble getting up the hill, we get hung up, we might try that out.
We might try it, and then of course, high and low range there.
So it's for all-wheel drive always, right?
Yes, it is for auto. Yep. Oh, down here, see this? Little warning label for automatic height control. Interesting. That's probably pretty much it for the off-road goodies. I do get a camera toggle button. Let's see what that actually does. Hit that, and okay, it actually comes up, and I can see Brian there. See if I can change the modes. Oh, it gives me a. It does the same thing as all the other cars we get in. It just does a 360. And you're like, great. It doesn't really help me.
Yeah, very helpful.
So with that, Brian, it has really nice features on the steering wheel. Look at this really premium quality here. That feels really good.
Hill test. This is gonna be the longest one I've ever edited. So it'll take forever. All right. Like normally, Craig, we usually do the least amount of support in this. I know there's a bunch of modes and options that are really cool. Offer wise, this thing is really sweet. So what do you want to start with?
So we're gonna do what you always do. We're gonna do normal. We're gonna be in high.
Okay.
We're always in 4-wheel drive. We can't get out of that.
Okay.
But I am gonna turn traction control off because we've learned that that's the least amount of help on anything.
Right. Okay. Let's try that out.
And we got a big nose, so please watch me. We still have decent approach angle, but maybe a problem.
But luckily enough, if we do have a problem with the nose dragging, we can just use the adjustable ride height to get that nose up and crawl right over, hopefully. So let's see what we got. Okay, usually we start slipping around here on 2-wheel drive vehicles, especially front-wheel drive would have slipped already. I'm not hearing anything. Yeah, it's doing a great job so far. Even with 22s, we're doing pretty good. So I'm gonna get up here to watch this nose. All right, he's got about 4 feet. Looking good. Sounds like he's left foot braking, but it's working for him. Has RPMs up. And see if the nose rises over this or not. I think he's got it. Oh, stop. All right, hold on. Don't roll back. Okay, we are not touching, but we are centimeters away from hitting. Now I have evened out this notch right here because we had a cutout from tires, wearing that out. So we made that better, so it's more even now, has a better chance. So Craig.
No, you got to come down here and talk to me on the side. Like
okay, crap.
Yeah, don't fall.
I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna leave in the car. Okay. All right.
Not that easy, is it?
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
That's my first fall. Okay. Too bad we didn't have the camera out. That mirror almost took it. Okay, look. Here's the deal. It might crawl up, but we are this close to hitting. So what's your next trick? We have a ride height situation.
Okay, do you want to do different modes? I think we have height situations, so I feel like it's not so much cheating if we raise it, but don't change anything else.
That's what I think that's what we need, because we have not had wheel spin at all yet.
Okay.
So I think you raise it. What are you on, H1 right now?
I'm on just a normal. I haven't, H1, H2 is really for different drive modes. I'm on there yet. I'm just going to raise it 1 to, oh yeah, H1.
Yeah, H1. So that's high 1.
I could probably do high 2. I think we got one more.
All right, what is it on right now?
It's on H1.
Oh, here it comes. It's coming up now. And then went back down.
It's almost done.
Okay, so it's lifting the back first and then the front, so you're seeing the nose pivot a bunch.
That's
okay,
H1.
now you can see we've got about 2 inches of clearance from the... I want Craig to come and bring it up, and let's just walk it. It's doing good. Okay, hold on. Okay, so you can see we're crossed up a little bit. All right, hold on. Okay, so you've got the typical right rear, left front spin.
Right. Come on here. Come on down here.
Oh, no,
Come on, come here so people can see me.
I'm not breaking my foot today.
Okay, so yeah, you're right. We haven't done center diff lock. We haven't done traction control. I think the next one is put traction control on. Stay right here.
Okay, stay right here, not reset the line at all.
Yes.
Got it. Let's see what we got.
Okay, traction control is now on.
Okay. So we have clearance still, but I don't want it to dig in anymore. Just run a little steering input. All right.
Okay.
So that helped, but that wasn't enough.
It did help some. It spun less, but I had the throttle all the way to the floor, and that's
that was it.
That's all
Okay.
it was doing. So before I could go faster without traction control. I think the next one is do the center diff lock.
I don't think that's a problem, but let's try it anyways.
Just to see if we should be able to split the power. I don't know if that'll help a
50-50.
whole lot, honestly.
Okay.
But it'll split the power 50-50 front to back. So let's do that.
Oh, she's got it. She's got it.
Good
Look at
underneath,
that.
break over.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, I think you're okay. Just crawl it. Nose at the sky. And it's coming up in the back now. I think she's good. Yep, you got it. You're good. Okay, she's digging. Just like that. Okay, Craig. All your Toyota fanboy moments have just come true. 22-inch wheels, street tires, and all it took was a center diff lock. I was surprised that made that much of a difference.
That was really a good test because it really did show all those different modes: traction control,
right,
center diff lock, and height. Huge.
Height was required because so many vehicles don't make it this hill because of that alone.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big deal. And then with multi-ride height, they can still keep their MPG targets with a low nose.
And we had one more level up. We could have gone a little higher.
Okay, but the problem is when you go a little higher, it gets stiffer as well.
That's true too.
So it's nice to have like that mid-ground that worked here. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job. You know, for a 2-seat, full-size SUV, it did remarkably well.
So once again, Brian was wrong. Thanks for watching.
I was right. It's a 2-seat SUV, but we didn't even get into MTS, and it just figured it out. I'm impressed with that. Good traction management. It did show. What's funny though is that when the center diff was open, they were equally spinning front and rear.
Yeah.
When you lock the center diff, all of a sudden this passenger front tire started spinning.
That's interesting.
Really odd.
Huh.
But it worked.
Okay.
Kudos, Lexus. Good job. This thing is definitely a Land Cruiser under its skin. For
Told
better or
you.
worse, mostly better. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.